Hi, welcome to another episode of WCM's Supplier Showcase. I'm Ben Quiggle, editor of Woodall's Campground Magazine, and our guest today is Gilbert Ramirez Jr., marketing manager for Everest Ice and Water Systems. And you guys are based in Orlando, which is a beautiful location. There's a ton of water down there.
Oh, yeah.
And I imagine this time of year you probably need ice. So,
Yeah, most of the country would.
it's like, yeah. So it's great getting a chance to catch up with you, and we're just going to talk a little bit about Everest Ice and Water Systems. I guess Gilbert, just kind of give us a little background on the company. You know, how long it's been in business and kind of what you guys do. I guess.
Yeah, so Everest, we've been in business since 2016. We are a manufacturer of ice and water vending machines.
Yeah.
So essentially, what that is just these are freestanding machines that are designed to replace the antiquated way we get ice today. Majority of the time, you go to a store, you're going to see a big ice chest outside that has bags of ice in it. That's basically how ice has been delivered since the beginning of human history. Somebody went out, made ice, put it in some sort of vessel, brought it to a location, and sold it. Now we're doing it where it's done on site, so that we kind of eliminate that. And that helps a couple of different things that the world needs to be helped out. One, the biggest thing is it eliminates cars on the road, so there's no more extra carbon in the air, and just helps, the sustainability of the process. The other thing too is the biggest thing for anybody else. It eliminates, the need for, the lack of ice at a location. I'm sure you've been in times where you've gone to go get ice somewhere and they're sold out. That's because they're reliant on just delivery. These machines are produced on site, and the same thing for water. They allow filtered water to be sold on site as well. So it's a really cool and unique system. The machines are not very big. They're about 9 feet tall, maybe 4 feet wide by 5 feet. It's about half the size of a parking spot. It's like a giant vending machine, essentially.
Yeah. So, and I, we're scrolling through the website. There's a picture of two of the machines there. So, I guess I think I've seen some of these at shows. So the water actually connects to the back of the system, and the machine's actually producing water and ice. You don't have any deliveries then?
No, there's no delivery. So it hooks up to a standard a line, depending on the location, obviously. But the idea is that we incorporated a 5-stage filtration system in our machine. So that was primarily done for the ice, but we figured, we're already filtering the water for the ice. Might as well sell that too. So the machine does 2 different revenue streams in one.
Okay. And then I think this is the inside of the machine it's kind of showing here. But I think we talked a little bit before the show. Now you guys sell the machines, right? You act like if a part owner wants,
Yeah, so this is basically like a business in itself. If you were an individual, let's say in this case, most people listening will be a campground or a RV park, you'd purchase this to supplement your park. So it's a big piece of equipment that has a credit card reader on it, and it can also be equipped with the cash billet coin. But people go up to it. Doesn't require any additional employees. They go up to, they purchase, they hit the button, get their ice, get their water, and it's kind of good to go.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Is there opportunities? I think you said you had some limited profit sharing opportunities, but that's not really something you guys like to do a lot of.
Yeah, we don't particularly do profit sharing. What we do depending on the end user, is that we do rental agreements where you could be renting the product for a set amount per month over a period of time. It could be 2, 3, 4 years, depending on the different time frames. But we do that for sure, yes.
Okay. What? Obviously, we're focused on the RV park, campground, glamping market. So, how much business have you guys been doing with RV park and campground owners? Is that growing?
Oh yeah, quite a bit over the last couple of years. It's been growing more and more. A lot of it comes to big reasons why is those locations are right for this type of opportunity. Most RVs don't have proper size ice makers, if at all. Obviously, camp. You go camping, you're not going to have that, but you're still going to want to keep your drinks or your food cold. So this will be the prime example of being used at those locations because what's unique about our machine is that it has the ability to do bulk and bag. So you can literally put the big cooler right off the machine, press a button, it just dumps directly into the cooler itself,
Okay.
or you can do bags. So it does a mixture of both. But it fills the niche that is needed, especially in these locations that require ice. And what's cool about it especially for RV park owners is that you already have limited space at like your main facility for if you have
Mm-hmm.
food or ice. This doesn't won't take up any more space. You can put it anywhere as long as there is a electrical and water hookup. So this could be in the middle of the RV park on a small concrete pad. It could be anywhere. So as long as they hook up, people can go to it day or night, 24/7, without any additional employees outside of general maintenance and changing of bags and collecting money.
So I guess if a park owner did want to do bags, how do you do the bags? I guess do they attach to the machine, or would you have the bags in the camp store
So
and they just come in
on our current
and
on
grab
the
the bags?
Summit,
I
which is our
guess.
primary machine we sell, the bags are actually inside the machine itself. On the right hand side, when a customer says you want to do
Okay.
ice, the door unlocks. You pull out a bag and attach it to the machine.
Okay. All right. Okay. How much does one of these machines generally sell for? I guess is there
Uh,
various sizes, or is it
there's
just
various
one size?
prices, mostly due to the ice maker itself. So we have a couple different ice makers which base it on production, but they could go anywhere from 47 to 52,000 a year, or total, I should say, total price.
Okay. Okay. And what do you tell people as far as the general ROI on something like this, on a unit like this?
Yeah, so we say usually up to 98% profit margin. The reason why we're looking on ROI for this is going to be it really depends on location. Are there some RV parks that can do it within a year? For sure. Are there some RV parks that can do it 3 or 4 years? Yeah, it just depends on how large the park is and your user base. So the best thing to look at is that we have an ROI calculator on our website, and for those parks that already have an ICE program, they can input their numbers into there and see how much they're charging and how many bags they sell per day or per week or per month, and you can see a quick return on investment on there. You can see the actual numbers correspond because the way we set it up is on our usual rate for cost of um, water and bags and electricity. You're looking at maybe 18 cents a bag. So if you sell a bag
Okay.
for $3 to $4, the ROI net
I
is
think you
insane.
froze.
Nope, that was I talking. Hello.
Yep, you were talking. Sorry, it
I was
froze a little
talking, but
bit, I think.
was I froze or did you freeze?
Yeah, nope, nope, I heard you.
Oh,
So,
okay, cool.
yeah, I was wondering, I notice a lot of the machines, the pictures I show, they have the credit card readers. Is that something that's pretty standard on the machines, or do you guys also do cash? I
So
guess.
credit card reader is standard on the machine, but we do have an option if people want to also include a cash bill of coin.
Does the credit card reader require like an internet access at that point?
Um, yes, but the machine comes equipped with like antennas that do go through major networks like AT&T, Verizon. So as long as you have a cell phone signal
Okay.
there. Now I don't want to put words in my mouth, but I believe the credit card reader can also run off of Wi-Fi. But I would honestly double check on that one with the equipment specialist. But that's what I'm pretty sure works.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And what did you see the market growing for these types of machines?
Oh yeah, I mean the industry itself is like a $12 billion industry just selling ice. So the machines have been growing quite a number over the last few years, especially since the supply chain issues back when COVID hit. Ice it's getting harder and harder to maintain at healthy levels for convenience stores because everybody's been using the same method for such a long time, and it's overtaxed, overstretched. These machines, especially for locations that may not see deliveries for weeks at a time, this allows them to have their ice replenished every single day.
Okay. What if I buy a machine now, what's the fastest I can get it at my park, I guess.
Depends on the machine you want, but
Okay.
at the end of the day, money talks. But average we're looking at is about 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay. Okay. All right. And how do I contact the company to learn more or to buy a machine, I guess?
Yeah, so you can visit our website, everesticeandwater.com. On the top right corner, we have a contact us form. You can just fill it out, or you can directly call us at 407-930-4437. Either way, you're going to contact us, and we'll get you in touch with a equipment specialist and get you moving.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Gilbert, and thanks for letting us learn a little bit more about Everest.
No,
So,
no problem. Thank you for having me, Ben.
all right. All right. Thanks. Have a good rest of the day, everyone.